welcome back to the channel. Hit the like and subscribe button, and today we're just gonna go over the announcement of WWDC 21. So we have been previewed the iOS 15, iPadOS 15, new macOS, and other OSs, as well as the Apple Watch and so on. So this is just kind of a preview of what they discussed before we can get our hands on the developer betas. So as you can see right now, they're still not available. So as soon as they become available, we'll try to get them downloaded on the devices and see what it's all about. But at the moment, we can kind of have a discussion. So iOS 15 preview. So in touch in the moment, a lot of the experiences itself seem to be adding to how people communicate. So they made some adjustments to FaceTime. So introducing SharePlay, being able to watch TV shows and other things and music and share the screen with your friends. So you can have a video going on and interact while you guys are watching the show together. So that is something cool. I think more of the COVID scenario brought screen sharing on, and I think Disney Plus has share or watch together kind of options as well. So watch together, so stream movies and TV shows while on FaceTime call with friends with sync playback and controls. You'll see everyone live jump and react to the same moment at the same time, and the volume automatically adjusts so you can keep talking while you watch. You also have listen together, so this is more for the Apple Music. Get together and listen to an album with friends. The whole group can see what's the next and add the songs in a shared queue, and synced playback and easy to use controls. And then you also have share your screen with everyone in your FaceTime call. Browse apartments listings, swipe through photo albums, or plan your next vacation as a group, all while seeing and talking to one another. So I think that's pretty cool, being able to share your screen so everybody can see it, interacting and planning whatever you're trying to plan out. So before, you couldn't really do that. That is pretty cool feature. Next is spatial audio. So this is again in FaceTime, and so individuals sound like they're coming from the direction in which the person is positioned on the screen, helping the conversation flow more naturally. I want to see how this actually works, depending on how many people you have on the call. If you have a lot of people, will it actually help? Will it sound good? It's to be tested. But I think it's a cool feature, just kind of representing like you're in a room, somebody speaking, and you see them is coming from that direction. So that's pretty cool. Grid view, you can set it up in grid view now instead of just a splatter view. You have a portrait mode. I do like portrait mode because that way you can blur out the background, so that's pretty cool. And mic modes, so you can do voice isolation, minimizes background noise and puts your voice front and center when the music or sounds are around you are important as what you have to say. Wide spectrum leaves the ambient sound unfiltered. So I would say that's pretty cool. FaceTime link, schedule and share FaceTime calls with a unique web link. That's, I think, cool. In a way, some of these things might be beneficial for businesses or even users trying to do gatherings together. But you have Teams and Skype, they've done these things like before. So even Zoom. So FaceTime, I think, will help out people using more. And invite anybody to FaceTime. Now you can send friends and family a link to connect on FaceTime, even if they're using Windows or Android. So again, replacing some of the other applications that people have used. Now, messages and emoji. So share with you. Now links, images, and other content shared with you in messages are featured in new shared with you section in a corresponding app. You can even reply right from the app you're enjoying it in without going to messages. So I would say that's cool if you're somebody that does a lot of sharing. It's a new feature that you might like. Share with you in apps. I think share with you in apps might be more popular. So share with you is built in Photos, Safari, Apple News, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, and Apple TV apps. Once we get it also into third-party apps, might be even more useful. So at the moment, it is something new and different. New emojis. Now you can choose outfits for your emoji and express yourself in new stickers representing a look and style with multicolor headwear. And accessibility customizations now include cochlear implants, oxygen tubes, and soft helmets. So they definitely have added more and more to the emoji, making it more and more personal. Multiple photos for the photo collection and messages now appear in the collage, and an elegant stack of images can be swiped through. So again, for people that like to share and use this specific sharing feature, it's going to enable it even more now. Be in the moment, so choose a focus helps you stay in the moment when you need to concentrate or step away. Choose a focus that allows only the notifications you want. You can get work done while you're in the zone, or enjoy a distraction-free dinner. Pick from a list of suggested focus options to create your own. I think as people are more and more into devices, something like this might help them disconnect a little bit. But to each its own. Signal your status. So stepping away is easier if others know you're busy. So this is kind of like out of office, or telling somebody, hey, I'm doing something, so don't bother me. But it's a cool feature, letting people know, because otherwise they might just keep trying to notify you. And notifications have been redesigned. They have a new look, which is including contact photos and large app icons to make them easier to identify. Notification summary: quickly catch up with a helpful collection of your notifications delivered daily based on the schedule you set. This summary is intelligently ordered by priority, with the most relevant notification at the top. That'll be interesting to see. Any kind of redesign to the notifications at this point is very much welcome. Brand new way of looking at the world. So Maps has been updated. It has details to the roads, neighborhoods, trees, buildings, and more visible, amazing 3D landmarks like the Golden State Bridge in both the day and dark mode apps. New driving features. I do like how the new driving features works. This is for people that use Apple Maps for navigation, and it'll be interesting to see how this translates over to the CarPlay, if it is updated the same way. Immersive walking instructions. Get where you're going with step-by-step directions you can view in augmented reality. New transit feature. And then we go, Safari's got some updates to a new tab bar design. Tab groups are also there now. Voice search web using just your voice. I do like that. Extensions, now you can install Safari extension on your phone just like on the Mac, so that's much welcoming. Wallet, ID cards. So we know Disney's working on ID cards, so that's pretty cool. Keys for your everyday, so now you can have hotel keys and whatever is offered for keys. Hopefully more and more car manufacturers will do it. Intelligent design to be helpful. You also have live text in photos, so if you see a photo, you can actually get that information from the photo. As you can see in the middle picture, it's got a house for sale and it's got a user's name and a phone number, so it kind of identifies that information. You can also select the text and copy it just from a photo. So live text in camera, that's pretty cool. Google, I believe, has a similar feature, so we'll see how Apple's adoption of it is. Live text translation, that is also much welcoming. Just wish they would have more languages, as at this point it's limited to only a handful. Visual lookup, discover more in photos, learn more about the objects in your photo. Visual lookup highlights objects and scenes it recognizes, so you can get more information about it. So if you take a picture of a flower, it'll give you more information on the flower. Same thing goes for pets and so on. Spotlight rich results in photo search. Spotlight shows you more information at a glance with new rich search results for artists, entertainers, TV shows, and movies, as well as your contact. So that's pretty cool. Photos has been updated. Interactive memories with a new look, and Apple Music Plus memories. Health application has been updated a little bit. Updates to the health app gives you new ways to share your data with your loved ones, so you can kind of interact with the information that you have. It's all on device protected. You can have your mother's or father's information as well if they're older and you want to just have their information. You can definitely do that. You can share that now with other people, your significant other, and so on. Privacy, they talked about privacy, so it's even more protected, giving you more options, and which apps you want to grant permissions. Hopefully it works, as the last one had a lot of functionality, but the apps don't always follow the instructions that Apple wanted them to. Mail privacy protection. This is one I do like. Catch up on email with more peace of mind. Once we expand that, mail priority protection hides your IP address, so senders can't link it to your other online activity or determine your location. So if you send an email, sometimes certain bits of information kind of get stored into that file. Just like when you take a picture, there's certain information. Same thing. Hopefully this will prevent it for people that are more private. Audio of your Siri requests never leave your device, so it's more on the device now. And we saw a test on device responses, and it was very responsive, asking it to do certain tasks. iCloud has always kept, so the iCloud Plus now, so it has always kept your important information like photos, documents, and notes safe, up to date, and accessible across all devices. Now iCloud Plus takes that experience a step further with an all new subscription that will replace today's storage plans. So we'll have to look into that, because they said the prices themselves won't change, but I'm wondering what changes. Get everything you already loved about iCloud, and new features including iCloud Private Relay, hide my emails, and expanded HomeKit security video support. So iCloud Private Relay, browse the web with more privacy. iCloud Private Relay is a service that lets you connect to virtually any network and browse with Safari in an even more secure and private way. It ensures that the traffic leaving your device is encrypted and uses two separate internet relays, so no one can use your IP address, location, and browsing activity to create a detailed profile about you. I do like that. Hide my email instantly generates a unique random email address that forward to your personal inbox, so you don't have to share your real email address when filling out a form on the web or signing up for a newsletter. Hide your email is built into Mail, Safari, and iCloud settings. I like that feature as well. That's pretty cool. And they say it has a lot more widgets. Weather app has been updated. Accessibility has been added, so there's even more accessibility. Notes, so the productivity updates and notes enable you to organize and tags and collaborate in new ways with more mentions and activity views. System-wide translation lets you translate text anywhere on your device. Find My Eye, again, widgets, Apple ID. You can now set up another person on your recovery, so in case you lose your information and you want to recover it, you can do so by having your spouses or your significant other or somebody have that information, so they don't have your personal information, but if you forget it, it can notify them and you can get the code from them. So, and then Siri is able to do a lot more now, like photos, web pages, news, and more. Share that information, so it's really, we've kind of seen that. Now, what devices is this compatible with? It's iPhone 12 and all the way down to iPhone SE first generation and second generation, as well as iPhone 6s and up. iPod Touch 7th generation as well. And let's see, full list. Now I wish we would get we would be able to get the grid that they show on there, but as you can see, zoom and optical zoom control for your back camera helps you zero in what your matter. Let's see, watch together, we talked about that. Messages, share with you, continue with the conversation, Apple News, Safari, all of that. Emojis, so we have clothing, new glasses, headgear, 2 different eye colors, focus, you can a lot of information there, allowed interruptions, auto replay, status API for conversation in third party messaging apps. Developers can use your status to reflect that you've stepped away. New notifications, muting suggestions, muting notifications, that's helpful with certain ones. New driving features, transit updates, Safari, streamline tab bar, customized start page, HTTPS upgrade, new privacy, swipe between tabs, voice search, web extensions, wallet, home keys, office keys, car keys. It'll be interesting to see if Tesla uses the car keys. Live text in photos, visual lookup. It's a lot of updates to it. Health is updated. Mail, privacy, Siri, Apple ID, and iCloud Plus. I really want to see how iCloud Plus works. So once we get the software update, I'm definitely going to look into that. App library, reorder home screen pages, Apple Card, Apple Pay, augmented reality, Reality Kit 2, books, camera, improved panorama captures, zoom in, quick take video. All right, let's see, dictionary, find my device. So I know that it now works even better with the headphones. So the headphones now kind of have a similar feature that the AirTags have. .5G, enhanced connectivity on 5G preferred over Wi-Fi, gaming highlights, center widgets, focus for gaming, home keys, keyboard updates, music, news, notes, custom smart folder, other podcast, reminders have been updated, some minor features out there. Software update, iOS now offers a choice between 2 software update versions in the settings app. You can update to the latest version of iOS 15 as soon as it's released for the latest features and most complete set of security, or continue on iOS 14, still get important security updates. So that's pretty cool. Seems like you can still maintain on the older version and still use iOS 14 if they keep updating it. That something they didn't do before. Translate, TV, voice memos, weather, widgets. That's it. So that's all the new features. Once we get it updated on our iOS device, we'll put a video on there and show you guys how it looks. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more.